Hello. No music right now. 1 second. Oh, the masks. This time I kind of do have to wear a mask. Okay. Music is muted right now, so don't be too concerned about that. Right. I started really early, so highly doubt anyone would come in and watch. But I wanna build some Gundam. Excuse me. Let's see here. What music do I want to play? I can't just play Gundam music because that could anger the Sunrise Overlords. I mean, I always think of Edge and Odyssey whenever I think of ambient music I could play, but I don't want to just always play Edge and Odyssey music. I guess it's fine. Do Edge and Odyssey 5? 5. And then that. And we'll play through this playlist. Well, you can see my monitor. You can most definitely see my monitor there in that angle. Sorry, I'm still adjusting the camera. As nice as it is that this camera exists for this kind of purpose, it's pretty it's not ideal. It's not the ideal kind of camera that I would want, but it does its job, so that's why I can't ever be too mad about it. I guess I will have to do. I try to minimize the fisheye nature of the lens, but it's all I can do. So, the lighting. The lighting isn't so good. Let's see if I can fix that. I guess that's okay for now. I don't like how dark it is though. Well, I will have to do. So, this is what I'm going to be building today. The HG Turn A Gundam. Haven't seen Turn A Gundam in quite a while. I remember enjoying it a lot when I watched it way back when, but one thing that definitely did catch my eye with this Gundam show is that it's a very iconic design of a Gundam. You can see, man, the way I've set up my camera makes this a lot more difficult than it needs to be. Damn. Maybe if I... that's alright, I guess. Turn A Gundam. Yep. I always loved it. This is my favorite design of any of the Gundam series, in my opinion. In terms of like the main suit, at least. This is like so iconic. I think it's made. Who exactly designed this? Sid Mead. I think his name's something like that. And he worked on this Gundam design and trying to make them like somewhat practical, but still have that Gundam design. But yeah. this is what I'll be working on today. So I kind of just had a head start, sort of. I've already built the body part. Obviously there's still way more left to do, but there's still more work left to do, but I couldn't wait to get into building the Gunpla, so I started a bit too early, but now we can just like move on and finish this body part. So we have the instructions right here. They tell you how to construct the Gunpla. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this today, by the way, because I don't have that much time, especially considering FF14 rating there's like, we have a time limit in finishing the ultimate. So that's why this whole entire week will be scuffed, because we really need to finish that ultimate before time is up. Right, so I just finished step 1. I didn't really do much when I had a head start, so really not much to it. So I need a D1 piece. So D1, D2. Okay, so I don't need a... I'm holding on to the A sheet for some reason. Is this the... That's a B. I think D is blue colored actually. Yeah. D1 is... And we need a D2. Is D2 the red color? Oh, yeah. That's D1. D3 is yellow. It's PC, which we need. I guess D2 is the... Wait, that's C. What is D2? Oh, here it is. Never mind. I guess I read that wrong. Okay, so I prepared myself with some cheap Gundam clippers, and oh, you can even see the blue light. Look at that on my keyboard. Let's turn it off. You got the hobby knife, and now we'll just I'm gonna scooch myself a bit closer, and then we're ready to build. Sort of, once I get my mic set up properly so that I can actually see what I'm building. I don't want my mic to be too much in the way. So we'll just leave it like that. Okay. And I do have my mask on. Not for like revealing my identity's sake, but because I will be doing some sanding, and I don't want to breathe in plastic dust, so I have the mask. Exciting music. I guess while... okay, sorry. I'm gonna cut off the top part of the... There's still more adjustments I want to do to this camera. Oops. How does that look? It looks fine, I guess. Right. Put this over here. I'll put OBS here. Okay. Alright, let's start building. If only I could play Gundam music, that'd be swell, but I have a feeling I'm gonna get in trouble with Sunrise if I do that. So I won't. Ah damn, the lighting is not that good. What if I turn on, excuse me. Is that better? You see shadows. It's not much better. No, it's gonna have to do. Okay, wait, no. Sorry. We're gonna do a lot more adjustments. So this is why people buy actually straight. blindingly right. Okay, that's actually a lot better. That way I can actually see what's going on. Alright, now we can get started. So first of all, we gotta cut off D28. Yeah. There's like, so in the instructions here, I know I'm like, now I'm procrastinating, but like in the instructions here, I kind of just, I don't have like a set order. So it says here, to get the D2 piece, but before that it says to get this piece ready, and then you build everything together. But I like to cut everything out first before I like move on to the step that the sheet wants me to take. Alright. I don't know if I'll have time to panel line. Honestly, the way that my schedule has been scuffed, we probably will have to we'll only have time to construct the Gunpla and not do any panel lining and all that. And I did buy a top coat spray as well, and I do have the tools necessary to prepare that. It's just that I don't have a lot of time today. Oh, this is a scary piece to try and remove the knobs from. If any of you have any suggestions about how I should about my technique of removing these knobs, then I'm open to suggestions, because the way I'm doing it is pretty unsafe, honestly. So I do have sanders nearby. I'll leave that for later to see if you need to sand that. I think we will have to, because it is on the top piece. Yeah, we'll sand that for later, so we'll put that there. Yeah. Okay, so now we need a D1 piece, 5. The instructions are actually very simple. What I like about these Gunpla kits is that it's really simple to build these model kits, which is what you need, really. If these Gunpla kits were not easy to make, then they would not be nearly as popular as they are now. And I certainly would not have gotten into building Gunpla if not for the simplicity of the instructions. That's very dangerous. Oh. I kind of don't like how I'm doing that. I kind of want to sand it, but if only I had like a chisel. If I had a chisel edge on this knife, then I would be able to, put some downward force while cutting off this nib. But as it is now, it's like pretty stubborn. Very prone to cutting myself doing it this way. I guess you can't really see my hands at all. I'll try to like do it a bit lower. Okay, that's fine. As it is, I can sand off the rest later. So these pieces need sanding. I won't be sanding every piece. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I won't be sanding every piece, because if I do that, it's gonna take me a very long time to build this. Some of the interconnected pieces I won't bother sanding. I might need to replace this knife, it's not really sharp anymore. I do have knife refills basically. So that, I mean, I can do that, but I just want to like make sure that this knife is dull first before I decide to change it out. We can sand the rest, yeah. I don't want to go too close with the knife. because that's highly dangerous, and I don't want to be that close to the plastic that is actually going to be seen. So we need a PC6. Oops, which is right here. That was many flips. PC6 is right there. So for these pieces, I probably won't even bother doing a... I won't even bother trying to like optimize and like try to take out the nibs. I just cut them as close as possible and that's it. Because these pieces are really small. You can see here they're interconnecting pieces, and trying to go over this piece with a knife is a bit too dangerous for me, so I'm not gonna take that risk. C7. This might be more seen, so I might have to like go over it a bit. 7's right here. The same mistake as I did last time. Oh, I did last time? No, that someone on the Discord did last time. How he actually like cut off like a major part of the piece instead of actually the plastic nib, which is a pretty funny mistake he made, but he managed to fix it, so it's fine. But man, that was really funny. He lost concentration for a moment. He lost concentration for a moment, and he managed to cut off the wrong part of the runner sheet, like into the piece itself. So here's hoping I don't make that kind of mistake. Do I want to sand this? It might be nice to sand. Nah, I won't sand this. Alright, so for this one here, so this is, you have to be careful because with this piece right here, let's see if so there's a flat piece at the bottom. So you wanna angle it like this and put this gray piece on top here. That's what the instructions are telling me to do, and you have to keep in mind that you have to do it that way. Like the way it's designed doesn't allow you to put it the other way with the flat piece on the top, but it's nice to be sure and like not completely force it in the wrong direction. So yeah, the instructions make that a little bit clear. That was my phone. Should I check that out? I want to check out what that notification is. Sorry. Okay, nothing important. Nothing important. Alright, so we're gonna do some sanding. This is the first time I'm actually doing some sanding, so this is gonna be a weird situation. But I have here a bowl of water where I've basically drenched some sandpaper. So we're gonna do some wet sanding, and I do have a paper towel ready for drying in case we need it. So yeah, okay. So we're gonna start with the 400. I unfortunately do not have 1,000 sandpaper, so we have 1,200, which is not optimal, but it will do just fine for what I want to do. So apparently you just you sand in one direction if you're wet sanding or sanding in general, and apparently you want it to be wet so that when you do sand, you're not sanding plastic dust, but all the dust will be in the water or something like that. Like you won't be breathing in plastic dust, but instead be like plastic water, which is more optimal and much more easier to take care of. Oh, Okay, I gotta do a before and after somehow. So let's see if you can see. You can see how there's like a little bit of a nib there. It's hard to see because of the reflection and the poor lighting. But you can see how there's like a tiny bit sticking out. I'm gonna sand that off. And apparently you want to sand in one direction so that you minimize scratches in like different directions, apparently. I don't want to sand too much, but it looks good right now. You can always clean it up later with other sanding grits. So there, you don't even see the nib anymore. Like, it's a bit raised. Oh no, it's not. It's fine. I don't want it to be perfect. I mean, of course I want it to be perfect, but there's no need for perfection. Especially considering this is an HG grade. So with Gunpla, they're rated in different grades. There's the high grade, the real grade, or rare grade, however you want to call it. There's master grade, and there's like perfect grade. And there's like all these other different grades of Gunpla. And basically, high grades is one of the lower end type of on the lower end kind of grades. Although there's like a lot more cheaper grades like SD Gundams where they're like the chibi versions of the Gundam or the mobile suit. But that's a bit nitpicky. Basically, high grade is the lowest grade, not one of the lower grades that you can get for Gundam. Very affordable, but still pretty high quality. It's just that for higher grades like master grades and perfect grades, you're gonna notice like way more cool stuff in those kits than you would for a high grade. A high grade is really just like it's like high grades tend to have like a lot of stickers that you have to put on, and the plastic quality isn't quite so good, but it's still pretty good and it's very affordable. Like this kit cost me 22 Australian dollars. This whole kit, so it's pretty nice. I'm gonna have to sand this a bit more. That looks good. Now we'll move on to 600. It's dripping. I don't think I want it to drip. We're gonna have to also get... We'll sand this for a bit and then we'll move on quickly. I don't want to spend too much time doing this. I guess I really should show the after. Okay, so this part right here, that's where the nib used to be at anyway, and it's hard to see. Yeah, it's hard to see with this camera, sorry. But you basically can't even see any like stretch, like any evidence that there was a nib there that was being held onto the rudder sheet. Well, you can... I wonder if the camera can catch this. Unfortunately my camera can't focus. It's really bad. Yeah, you can't see it, unfortunately. But I can see white stress marks here, so I'm gonna have to go over it a little bit later with the 1200. But until then I'm gonna do the other piece just quickly. You don't have to sand for too long. I don't exactly have the best tools to get rid of the nib marks, but I think trying to go for perfection when you're basically a new Gunpla builder. I'm not exactly new, but I'm not that experienced either. So yeah, going for perfection is ludicrous at this kind of level. You just have to have fun building. At this level, you just have to have fun building the Gunpla, which is what I'm having. I'm having a lot of fun right now. It sounds sarcastic, but it really isn't. And any scratch marks that are visible to the eye, I can go over with a top coat later. I'm not gonna paint the tournay, because that's sacrilege for tournay, because the design of it is just exactly what I want. The music is on the stream? Yes, correct, it is. If it wasn't, that'd be crazy. Yeah, even with wet sanding, I can definitely see the white scratch marks a little bit. So is that gonna... I think that's good enough. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. I don't want to sand for too long because yeah, I'll introduce too many scratches in the plastic, and maybe even the top coat won't exactly cover them. Maybe it will. I don't know how exactly the top coat works, because it's the first, I've never used top coat before. Wow, that looks so good. Can't even see the nib. Wow. Yeah, but there are scratches. I can see the scratches. Damn. I need like a focusing camera. That would have been ideal. So we'll dry that off. I probably should have gotten a tea towel rather than a paper towel, huh? Oh well. And we'll get this far away because I don't want to spit it somehow on my keyboard. We'll get it back once we need it. Okay, so now all we have to do now is assemble it. Yeah, I'm taking this long on this process. Ideally, you wouldn't even like... Since this is a high grade, and if you're an introductory builder, you really don't have to go this far in depth to build this. Like sanding the knobs out and etc. You can just like cut them off with the clipper, take off like a significant part of the nib, and then that's it. You don't have to sand. You don't have to top coat. That's absolutely fine. This is like the kind of level where I've already gone past that level where I've done that, and now I'm like moving on to the next step, which is like doing a lot more with the Gunplas. So this piece here, when I did sand, I didn't do wet sanding, and there are visible scratches. Doing dry sand was definitely the wrong choice, but the mistakes aren't that easy to see. So yeah, I think that was for the best. Okay, so for this piece right here, it's hard to see where... Oh, here. And then here. And then I want to put this piece, which is angled like that, here. Okay, well, let me put this on first. Oh, nice fit. Put that here. And that comes on, and we can move that. That's gonna come off easily though. Oh well. That's what you get for a high grade. Like sometimes like everything is snap fit, and the snap fit for high grades isn't exactly like one of the best, but it's fine really. It's completely like still usable and still posable without being too much of a hassle. That snap fit does not feel great. Okay, so it's on, right? And no amount of shaking can pull it open, but when I pull it open like this, it's really easy. Like, I put no effort into it, so I'm a bit worried about that. But as it stands now, like, you won't be touching the chest that much, but I imagine when there's any sort of impact, that's gonna fall off. Like, any sort of large impact. Yeah, it's already like loose from that, so that's not good. I wonder if it's like... Yeah, that's not good. So that's the thing when it comes to high grade kits. Like, sometimes the pieces are not gonna be solidly in. It's just not ideal. Yeah, not great. Someone's calling me. Excuse me for a second. Okay. I might have to cut this stream a little shorter, unfortunately. Oh well. Try to get as much done as possible. So yeah, the chest piece not that stable, and it's easy to come off very easily. Way too easily. So not great. Okay. Maybe it's something you can fix with like a bit of glue or something. But I don't want to put glue on it yet. Oh well. So let's get the A piece, which should be red. That should be red. No, that's E. Okay, that's white. A39 and A38. Yep, my mic's on. For a second I thought I didn't unmute myself. 39, 38. Okay. Did I already cut that? Oh yeah, I did. I kinda don't wanna... Okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way. But if I do it this way, I might run the risk of actually cutting into the piece I don't want to exactly, you know, cut off. I'll put some scratches on it. Measure. Should I sand this? I think You know what? What I could do is instead of like sanding every little piece, I only sand what is visible on the Gunpla. Yeah, I think that's the best strategy. So we can only focus on the building. Because trying to sand every little piece is going to take too much time. Way too much time for a high grade Gunpla, really. And even any grade, really. I'm pointing the knife directly at my eyes, so that's when I feel the most afraid. Okay, that's fine. This is sort of fine. Oh, just clean that up. That's good enough. Okay. So to put on... Wow, I hate how flimsy the chess piece is. I just have to hope that none of that gets touched. So here is when I... Oh. Oh, that's it. Okay. You can take that off really easily. That can't be it. Oh, here we go. This makes more sense. This is like a much... It actually fits. Seems like it's supposed to be where it's supposed to be anyway. Okay, yeah. Oh, I forgot to cut off... Okay, hold on. Probably not supposed to be having this much difficulty with using a knife. I think it's supposed to come clean off. But, oh well. Okay, that's a bit better. I can sand it later if it's really that much of an issue. Yeah, I think sanding the completed product is gonna be better. And you look for like small issues. Alright. Yeah. So far the only bad part is the chest piece being way too loose. I don't like it. Like, even rubbing it like that makes it a bit loose. Oops. No, I don't like that, but honestly, you shouldn't even be touching that piece a lot, so that's fine, I guess. Alright, so this is... Oh, that's still A. B is over here. Alright, B8 and B7. Oh, this is Tony Gundam's gun. I would love to play around with that. Give it to the other Gundams too, other Gunplas that I have. B8, which is over here. B8, B7. So I've watched a couple of Gundam shows, of course, and I guess I'm like a semi-fan of Gundam. I haven't watched all of the shows yet, and I am in the process of doing that. But most of the Gundam shows I've been watching are on the not good side. Recently, because I watched Gundam Wing in English dub, in glorious 90 English dubbing fashion. So that was pretty spectacular for the dubbing part, but the actual story was pretty uninteresting. I mainly watched that only because of the English dub, which is not a good sign, I guess, of the show. A lot of the show was a lot of characters, like speaking about exposition about the ideals, and sort of, I don't know if I want to go into too depth and say like they're contradicting the ideals as well, because I have not analyzed it that far. But a lot of the characters act in really stupid ways. The knife is getting loose. Is that why? That's why it's been really tough. The knife was moving. Okay, now it's clean. Alright, did I, no, I didn't do this piece. Damn. There you go. I hate having my thumb near the knife here. So yeah, watched all of Gundam Wing. I watched Endless Waltz as well, which I think was a lot better, mostly due to how short it was and how it actually kept the focus of the story like concise. Again, a praise to how short it was, but with Gundam Wing, it tried to like introduce so many different ideas and stories that really didn't work out. No, weren't fleshed out well enough. Like with the trays taking over, and then the trays not being the main villain anymore for some reason. I mean, I know the reason, but I don't want to spoil it. Really, it's just like it tried to like do too many villains for some reason. Like, oh, you thought this villainous force, this antagonist force was bad, or check out this one. Like, that's what it felt like. And then there's of course characters speaking in very weird, like thinking very weirdly as well, such as like a character liking another character because that character threatened to kill her. Yeah, there's a lot of clips online about of hero Yui, the main character of the show, saying "I'll kill you" to the princess character Relina. And it's as funny as it is in context, as it is out of context. So yeah, that's a kind of quality writing that I expected from Wing, and it didn't disappoint. Really did not. I wonder if I should replace this edge, because it's not doing so good. Maybe I should do like a slicing motion, and that will actually clean it up better. So yeah, Gundam Wing, not a great show. So now I'm moving on to the second best show ever for Gundam, which is Gundam Seed, and I'm only on like episode 20, and yeah, I don't know if I like it very much, but I still will try to keep on with it. I mean, the main character canonically has sex with another character, so that's one of the few Gundam protagonists that can claim they had sex, so that's pretty cool. But to me, it kind of just screams like, oh, look at how cool this guy is. He has sex when all the other Gundam pilots don't. Especially K from Stardust Memory. Oh boy, he doesn't get anything. Maybe he does at the end of the show, but man, whatever happened to him at the near the end of the show of Stardust Memory, or O, double O. I don't remember the year, unfortunately. Stardust Memory is 81, I believe. I could be wrong. Whatever it is, like he gets shafted pretty hard by a pretty manipulative woman. I'll be honest. So yeah, Gundam Seed. I really do not like how the characters look in Gundam Seed. I am not a fan of their looks in that series. Generally, they're a little bit okay whenever they're a bit further away, but when they're further away, they have less quality to them, and it doesn't look that good either. It's like it's just a flawed-looking show in terms of just how it looks, and I haven't really identified a mobile suit that I like the look of yet. I did see some Zoids, which is like animal-based. I dropped the peak. Animal-based suits, which are very weird to see. See, that was a much more snap fit than the chest piece. Man, that's annoying. It's snapped on a lot more. Like I have to like put force to try and pick that up. There's no force required. You need to like have a good grip, but it was that easy. I wonder if it's like the opposite way. No, it's not opposite. It's totally meant to be this way. So I can see that they didn't really do enough of a job trying to make this chest piece less flimsy to put on. Yeah, that feels bad. Oh well. I wonder if it's due to me sanding too much and the sanding it actually made it fit worse. But that shouldn't be, like I sanded the other pieces and they were fine, so that can't really be a good argument. Oh, we're making the head part. Ooh. Oh, there's Japanese writing here, so I could read these if I wanted to. Kumitsu, Keiichi. I don't know what that means. Oh well. Kakupa, or ha? I think it's ha. Kakupashiha. Oh, this song from Edge and Odyssey is really good. It's like the second battle theme as well. It plays later on in the game. Oh, it's Su. Kakupatsu. Ha. Yeah. Kakupatsuha. I don't know what that could mean. Anyway. So let's make the head, I guess. I wonder how much time I exactly have. I don't have a lot. I don't know. We'll just have to keep moving. We can at least make the head, and it looks like the head does have stickers, so I need to get some tweezers. Where did I put my tweezers? Where did I put my tweezers? Okay, we'll get to it when I cut these out. So that's the B. A is 30. So that's that. A31. I'm going to be making the head, so this is going to be exciting. And then E14. E14. Is it gray? No. Oh, it's red. Interesting. Putting the stickers on for the eyes is going to be a bit rough. For rare grade models, typically the eyes are also plastic molded as well. But here you have to put some stickers on, which is, I guess, that's the trade-off for getting a... That's exactly the trade-off you get for buying a high-grade kit. Can't really complain too much. Ugh. So scary too. Maybe I can just like shave it off a little with a nib. No. These are not the best nibs, so yeah, that didn't work out so well. Yeah, I'm so scared trying to use this knife on smaller pieces. Ugh. I'm so scared. You should be scared for me, the way I'm using this. Maybe if I like point it away, that will help. Okay. Oh! I shouldn't aim for perfection for this piece here, because this is going to go inside and you're not going to see the parts that I'm removing the knobs from. So I shouldn't spend too much time here. Unless you will see the parts. Now you won't. So yeah, shouldn't spend too much time on that. And it has been easier to cut away, in a sense. But it's a lot more scary for sure, because the knife goes everywhere. And I do not like the knife going everywhere. You can sand that later. Okay. So with come on. I wonder if I should put a tag in for Gunpla. I want to do that. Why not? It is what I'm doing after all. There you go. Wait, did it not? It didn't add. Okay. So yeah, as I said, been watching a lot of Gundam Seed nowadays. I've watched was there another Gundam Seed I watched as well inside of Seed and then I thought I liked? No, I think that was just Endless Waltz. I do not... Anyone who's looking to get into Gundam, I do not recommend starting at Seed. Starting at Seed is a pretty bad choice. Even if you like the look of some of the Gundams, like, it doesn't seem like there's really much there in terms of the design of each suit. Oh, I have to be careful here. Sound that later. Right. When is Yuzo Koshiro gonna make music for Gundam, I wonder? He'll make music for anything, really. He's such a talented composer. He can basically do anything, even if his preference is more on synths. He'll do anything at this point. Or I should specifically say he can do anything. Not that he would do everything. Because I don't know what determines the kind of projects that he wants to be involved in. I know he was involved with Streets of Rage 4 though. He composed one song for it, which was really cool of him to do. He didn't compose the entire soundtrack, but you know, it's nice to have the guest star of the original composer of the Streets of Rage series. Oh, the best music to be playing while building some Gunpla. I don't even remember when this plays. I don't remember a lot of the situations in which the music plays at all, really. In this playlist, we're not gonna worry about making that too exact for the plastic knobs. So they're done there. And now we're gonna have to wait, sorry. Key there. I wish I knew what that meant. I gotta study more Japanese. Because there's still words in hiragana that I should still learn as well. Anyway, where are the stickers? Oh, here they are. Let me find my tweezers real quick as well. Not the most exact type, but we will have to do. So where do they expect me to put the stickers? Oh. 15 on the... Oh. $15 on the... So you see how the head piece... There needs to be something on top there, so like something green. I guess I'll do that first. It's pretty annoying. The perfect music to be playing, especially when I'm applying some stickers. Some good light here. So there you go. Something green on its head. That was so small to try and put on too. Pretty bad. Pretty annoying. Okay, so now we gotta put eyes on this red thing here. Oh, that's gonna be hard. Are they separate? Okay, they're not separate, thank God. So with these stickers, I kind of like to use the knife because it is the flattest object I have here. And I feel like I need the flattest object in order to apply these stickers. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to do that otherwise. Nice! Managed to put them on. Oh! Managed to put them on. Any more stickers? Nope. Looks like it's just assembling now. I can do that. But hey, hold on a second, that doesn't look quite right. The eye should be a bit lower. Okay, we'll have to do. I don't exactly like the way it looks. The stickers don't really, they don't look that good. But I just have to be happy with it for now. Why is it not going in? Oh! Nearly dropped it. Definitely needs some sanding. Definitely needs some sanding. But first of all, should I sand it now, I wonder? Well, this is the head, so I feel like if you gotta showcase some of the sanding parts, I'm obligated to do that. I mean, for now, I'll just do the cutting out the pieces. So 32. Gaming wise, it's not really that great to be a Gundam fan, is it? Because there's not a lot of games on Steam that are for Gundam fans. I mean, there is Super Robot Wars, but that's like that's a bit more of super robots in general than it is. It's a bit more like a celebration of these robot series than it is just Gundam. And Gundam on its own, I kind of like more than most robot shows. There's still there are other robot shows that I really like more than Gundam, but those kind of shows would not be shown on the Super Robot Wars. I have to be careful here because the plastic here could snap. This is not very doable. Is this? Cut this off. What? Oh, this is a connector. Oh, yeah, okay. Unless... No, that's no way that's part of it. Yeah, that's the nib part. Yeah. I don't know why I was like doubting myself, thinking that this is not like the nib part at all. It totally is. I might spend some time sanding this, honestly, because you know I have fun sanding it. Sanding the few pieces that I did have were really fun. So. Because this is a really nice and relaxing activity because of how easy it is. Like, you're not, like, every part of this build is like curated by Sunrise in a way. And with the exception of like applying stickers, you're gonna have fun most of the time. Which is why I appreciate about these kits. Okay, I want to sand these before I want to apply these. Okay, so... time to bring out the sanding bowl. What is this? Oh, that's 400. That's what we need. A lot to sand because I didn't go over them that well with the knife. So hold on. So look at the nibs. You can see there's. Can I get a good angle? You see how there's nibs like randomly on the headpiece there, like right there. You can see it. We're gonna try and remove those. I'm gonna try and remove these as best I can with the knife and then sand it away. For a second I thought I cut into the headpiece. It would have been bad. It would have been bad if I cut into the headpiece. I think that's the best I can do. Nearly cut into my hand, that was very cool. This is Etrian Odyssey music? I don't remember hearing this track. Unless it's like the bonus dungeon. I haven't done the bonus dungeon of Etrian Odyssey 5 yet, so this could be it, really. That's as much as I'm willing to do, so we gotta do some sanding. Sand in one direction only. You know the band, One Direction. Now, it used to be such a big band back in its, way back when. I don't exactly remember when they got popular, but they were really popular. People were big into boy bands back then, especially in the early 2000s with Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. They were really big back in the day. Of course, nowadays a lot of people are into K-pop. Well, not a lot of people. I mean, people can be into any sort of music really, but in terms of boy bands, the boy band genre has really moved on to K-pop more than any other country. If you're looking for K-pop, then if you're looking for boy bands, then K-pop is the way to go. Is what I've noticed. As I've noticed, as I am a human being living on this earth. I have to sand way more than that. Is this sandpaper really that wet? Probably is, but it's probably like too much. Because I focused too much on one side of it, the plastic was actually getting in the way. Can you see what I'm... Try, like, my camera etiquette is pretty bad, so... Looks alright, I guess. Unfortunately, I don't have a sanding stick, which would be nice to have. The nibs are still visible, but they're less visible. Because that's the goal, right? But I don't want them to be visible at all. I think I want to stop sanding now because stop sanding that piece because that looks like it's pretty close anyway. I have to sand this piece. Shouldn't be too bad. Not gonna sand it too much. 400 should be good enough for it. Is this Etrian Odyssey music? Doesn't feel like it's Etrian Odyssey music anymore. Let me check. It is! Holy crap. Labyrinth 6. The last time when they tried to make like a unique Etrian Odyssey, because they did the latest Etrian Odyssey game they made was Etrian Odyssey Nexus, which is good, and it's a celebration of Etrian Odyssey. But Etrian Odyssey 5 is the last new Etrian Odyssey game that did something more to the series than just like do everything that the past games did. Which is why I prefer that over Nexus. And we're not gonna sand these too much. Okay, so that's 400. And now we have to sand it to 600. We have to stick a little, unfortunately. Damn, the sticker does not look good. I assume it looks better if you paint it, because I did see some markings on it. But, yeah, oh well. Is this the pro music? What is this song? Okay, you can't even see the nibs now. This is really good. You can't even see the nibs now. Like before they were on here, but now you can't even see them. So that's pretty good. Sanding really works. As it should. It's just that I've never done this kind of thing before where you sand the Gunpla. Like for me, I've only ever used a knife to remove the nib marks. This is the first time I'm using sanding, And it's working out much better than I thought it would. It shouldn't be that surprising, but it is to me. Somebody that hasn't done this before. Standing in one direction really helps out as well. I'm noticing for this one it doesn't look too good, but it shouldn't be too bad. Right. Yeah, I was talking about Action Odyssey, wasn't I? Let me put this on. Yeah, I really like Etch and Odyssey 5 as a result of it. Oh, let me put everything away, clean up, and then continue on. I like Etch and Odyssey 5 probably the most, but I probably need to play it again in order to figure out exactly what was wrong with it. But like, in terms of like new content, I appreciate Etch and Odyssey 5 more than I do Nexus. Because Nexus is all about the fan service in the good kind of way, mind you. It's a celebration of Etch and Odyssey, but like I like seeing new things in this franchise. So is it this way? Oh, it is this way. There you go. Oh wow, I nearly snapped the mustache. The build would have been over if I did that. I'll be honest. Is this supposed to... I hate that sticker. It's not on straight. So the problem with this head is that you see at the top head fin part, there's like a bit of a gap there. And I don't know if there's supposed to be a gap there or not. I'm gonna chalk it up to the high grade kit being not so good. Because that seems weird. Let me see the lid. Oh, there is supposed to be a gap there, huh? Okay, fine. As long as it's intentional. Will I wipe this surface? Yeah. So now it's asking me to make two types of interconnecting pieces. And then it's making the arms. So I guess with the head part, I mean I can attach this on right now. Yeah, look at that. Looking like a Gundam to me. It's pretty good until you do this. Until you do that really easily. Doesn't really fit that well. Oh, the head's loose too. Let me check. Come on. Was the head loose? Oh. I think that's supposed to be something in between. Nope. Nope. It's supposed to be like that. Okay, I've heard it snap, so it's supposed to be like this now. Not much articulation in the head. It can't really look down very well. But I guess you don't need that. You can look up, okay. But looking down, it can't do. I guess all the Gundam suits can't really look down. Oh well. I guess it's fine. You can turn the head like this. Nice. if I end the stream a little bit earlier, I'm at least happy that the build got me to finish the head and chest piece of the Gunpla. All right, let's move on. So C13. Is that white or is that just gray? C13. Yeah, this is now we're moving on to the arms. Okay. So C13. What's this one here? And there's two C13s. Excuse me. I wonder. I know they said for Etrian Odyssey, interviews for Etrian Odyssey Nexus, that they said that this was going to be like the final Etrian Odyssey game. And yeah, fair enough. It's good to end on a high note, I guess, but I wonder if they will port those games. Because those games are stuck on the 3DS/the DS. And yeah, I know that the drawing function is essential, but you could just do that with a mouse. Or on the Switch via touchpad, or, you know... I guess it would be hard to do via... like a handheld controller. That'd definitely be tough to do. So, I don't know. Like on PS4, you could at least use the touchpad. I'm not sure how successful that would be. Was that a mid part that I just spoke on? Yeah, it was. Okay, good. I mean, yeah, you do have the PS4 touchpad, but apparently that's used much more for gesture control than it is like actually doing anything touchpad-like. Why is my phone? Oh, my phone. Garbage collection day. It's garbage day! Garbage day in Australia is on Wednesday, so I've got to remember to put out the bins. I wanted to do a bit of a longer stream today too, like 1 more hour. Something came up, so I have to like end a bit earlier. Like not 1 more hour, like 2 more hours. So yeah. Oh well. So, oh yeah, I was saying something about Etrian Odyssey, huh? Yeah, at least like port those games somehow. Just put it on PC, and if a port doesn't make sense, then whatever. Just put the game on PC. That's my take. As bad as it is, when you can't just put the game on PC and expect it to be okay. That's not how PC ports work. But I wish it was. And just let the... Honestly, yeah, you should just like have it like an unfinished port and release it on Steam and let the users figure it out. It's basically what I do for every Steam port of a game. So we may as well just make it the normal, the standard thing to do. I had to do it for Dark Souls 3 where I had to turn off VSync via the NVIDIA driver. For Grandia, I had to look up how to mod out the HD sprites, and it didn't even work. But my point is, I still have to do that extra work to make the game function properly. So it's... yeah, you may as well just make an unfinished port, let the viewers handle it, and yeah. I'm sure some of us will be happy. I think most people won't be happy. Goes there. Same with I think with that kind of oh, the nib here is kind of pushed out the nib. It's fine. And then C23, C24. A. Oh, it's this song. It's great. Every Etrian Odyssey knows this song because for the Etrian Odysseys after 3 rather, they have remixed this song endlessly. And at least one remix on each iteration. For good reason, because the theme originated in Etrian Odyssey 3, I believe, when you fought a boss on the sea, or something like that. I don't exactly remember the context, but yeah, it was like easily one of their best songs on the DS. So they had the bright and correct idea to remix this song in every Etrian Odyssey afterwards. So every version of this song sounds different. They even did it for Etrian Mystery Dungeon, which I thought sounded okay, but the game itself was not okay. I guess that's what's like clouding my opinion of Etrian Mystery Dungeon. Oh, hello, Orisidin. You have arrived just in time for me to talk about Etrian Odyssey while I'm building this Gunpla. I was talking about the obvious stuff, like how this song was remixed in every Etrian Odyssey after 3, because it is one of their best and well-known songs. So it stands to reason that this would be remixed every time. I wonder if this is a song people think of whenever they think of Etrian Odyssey. Because for me, it's not this song. It's actually the second... For me, it's the second battle theme in Etrian Odyssey 5 that I remember more than this theme. Would you say that you have a song that you associate more to Etrian Odyssey than this song? Orisidin? Maybe the shop themes. Because you go into the shop a lot. I certainly remember some of the shop themes, but I can't remember which version of shop theme that I like. Because they kind of all blend in together. Oh crap, I might have screwed up. No? Well, we'll see. Okay, so that one is here, and the one that has 2 of the things is here, and that connects like that. I want to see if this even fits in. Clumsy fingers right now. Hold on. So that's supposed to go in. Oh, it's because something else was blocking it. Piece of plastic was put. Okay. Still disappointed Etrian Mystery Dungeon 2 never got a chance. Me too. I want to play that game. As much as I didn't like Etrian Mystery Dungeon 1, I do want to try out number 2 to see if the changes they made were good. If you have a spudger, they're quite useful for applying stickers. Oh! I mean, I've been using the knife because that's also it's one of the flattest things I have, and the spudger, it is used. The one that you gave me, it is used. So I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see how that part there is like a bit crumbly. You can see the edge being a bit crumbled. So that's why I don't use that. But using the knife has been pretty, like, it's usable. That's what I've been doing. Battle scars, yes. That's one way to put it. Why won't you go in? Why won't you go in? Hold on a second. Oh, is it because of the plastic nib? No. Okay, I just have to push it in a bit more. Yeah, just have to push it in a bit more. Fine. Fine. Oh, come on. There you go. Did I break it? Okay. I did not. I did not break it. Good. That seemed a bit scary. Well, whatever. Okay, so A18 and A17. It looks like I can put a sticker on the A18 part as well. Sticker 11. Oh boy. That's gonna be tough. A11 is the black stripe here. That's gonna be tough. Okay. I do want to put on all of the stickers, so it's gonna be rough. A18. Oh man, it really is gonna be rough. But yeah, I was saying they should just port Etrian Odyssey to, you know, to PC at this point, because that entire franchise is stuck on DS. There's no way to play them except for emulation, and yeah, no way people are gonna like buy a 3DS in this day and age. The time for 3DS is over. It would have been cool if the Switch was somehow backwards compatible with 3DS cartridges, but yeah, oh well. I mean, the cartridge by itself is not big enough. Like, I don't know. It would have been nice. I don't know if it would have worked. It probably would require some sort of extra engineering to make that work, especially with the hope. I might have added some battle scars to this part here. Hope that's not too bad. PC with mouse drawing is a dream, but for now, emulation. Yeah, mouse drawing wouldn't be like, it wouldn't be bad because you're never ever doing something really like, you're not actually drawing the map. You're just putting down lines, and of course you can like put down icons, like, you know, you could make a drawing with like the colors and all that, but you're never really drawing. So using a mouse wouldn't be like that much of a problem. Okay, so how do I... Oh my god. There? 11. This is gonna be hard. You can from this it looks like I'm holding on to a piece of hair. What song is this? Oh, this is annoying. Oh, it's the Game Over song, I remember. Yeah, that brought back some memories. Nice. That looks pretty good. It's a bit too far, but I can squeeze that down a little. Yeah, now it has a black stripe. That was pretty tough to put on. In fact, I don't even feel like I put it on properly because it is a bit sticking out at the top. But for now, we'll have to do. Okay, and then A17. Where is 7? Oh, right here. I do have sanders ready, by the way. I got wet sandpaper ready, like right next to me, in case I need to do some sanding. And I have like different grits as well. I've got like 400, 600, and because I couldn't find a 1000 at Bunnings, I have a 1200. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's not really that big of a deal that I'm missing that much in grit. It's not like this is going to be perfect anyway. Oh crap, I cut into the piece a little. Can sand the rest. Remember I originally issue 5 of the 3 to try to finish EO2U. I remember I originally stopped because I felt like everything had too much HP. Maybe. It's been a while since I played those games at this point. I'm basically an Etrian Odyssey newcomer with how much I haven't played those games. But I remember that the main character was like super OP and he had like high damaging moves. So I feel like if you did boot up the game, you wouldn't feel too much of that issue, maybe. But yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, the main character. Where did I put my? Oh, right there. The main character has some super OP moves. Yeah, let's play this music. Whatever. I'm not sure how I feel about every boss in being in EO2U being a super boss fight, i.e. fixed patterns. Yeah, I did notice that actually. Yeah, I don't know if I like fixed. Yeah, I guess I don't like fixed patterns because with fixed patterns it really becomes a trial and error thing. Oh, the boss is gonna do this attack at every 5 turns. I'll only prepare for it on the 4th turn. Like that kind of deal. I'm not sure if I really like that kind of pattern. Makes fights feel pretty rigid, yeah. Cause yeah, I think the ideal fight would be you prepare for something beforehand without knowing it's gonna come later, I think. Kind of like SMT 5, oh, I don't know about 5, but SMT tends to do that because they don't have rigid enemy patterns. You have to prepare a Tetracon beforehand, before you even know what the other guy's gonna do. Let's see. Looks like this goes here. Said this goes here. Okay, perfect fit. And then one of these pieces goes here. Some of the... Ooh, what the hell? Wait, hold on. Some of the super bosses is pretty tough. I'll just see what happens if I leave it there. Because there's quite a bit of extra plastic hanging out there on the top part of the piece, so again, very blurry. Sorry, I don't have the best camera. I don't think I'll get a new camera anytime soon, so it's just something people have to deal with, and I have to deal with too. You're gonna go in, unless you go in here. Okay, maybe it's easy if I do it like this. And the synth versions of the Etrian Odyssey 5 music is actually really good. I mean, generally speaking, they are good, no matter what, because Yuzo Koshiro is the one composing, of course. Why won't this go in? Okay, there you go. FM synth, oh yeah, for sure. I haven't heard the Etrian Odyssey 5 synth, actually, so this is new to me. There's a bit of a gap. You can see the gap, like right here. Right there, there's a bit of a gap, and I don't like that. That gap is gonna annoy me. guess it's supposed to be like that. It's not a lot of... doesn't articulate very well, does it? Whatever this... What is this piece supposed to be? It's an elbow? It's not going very far. Okay, well, whatever. Might have to restart EO5 from scratch on emulator. I never made out the first try anyway due to that year's Pokemon release. You should play Etrian Odyssey 5. I think it's fun. But now, like, I don't know about... I certainly don't remember, like, specific mechanics, but... yeah, I think the reason why I like Etrian Odyssey 5 is because it's new classes and not the same classes like in Etrian Odyssey Nexus. So, yeah. You should definitely play EO5. A10. It was just release timing, yeah. What was the Pokemon game? Was it like Omega Ruby? Was it that? Or that Pokemon Sun? Or what was the version after Sun? It was like something... was it Omega Sun? I don't even remember. I know it's not Omega Sun obviously, but like I feel like is it? Oh wait, it's Ultra Sun and Moon. I think it's Ultra Sun and Moon. No, this synth, this battle theme, the synths here are really good. 9. Ultra Sun Moon, yeah. I think not just the classes but the races in EO5 are quite appealing too. Yeah, this is something new, really. I just like the new races and classes in EO5, and there's nothing wrong with retreading the steps. Like there's nothing wrong with doing using old classes like Etrian Odyssey Nexus did. That's the entire point of that game, but yeah, I prefer seeing new stuff. Okay. I wonder if there's an FM synth of the second battle theme. That'd be nice to hear. The second battle theme is what I like most out of probably all of the Etrian Odyssey songs. Which is like a hard thing to say considering there's so many good songs in Etrian Odyssey. There you go. Nexus is a fan service game anyway. Yeah, that was the entire point, because it was supposed to be like, they said many times that that game was going to be the last Etrian Odyssey game they make, and they wanted that to be like the final thing that they do for the fans. So that's why the game was made that way. It's fine. I think it was a good send-off. Just like, you know, it's just stuff we've seen before most of the time, so for me, like, I had a lot of fun with the game. I just wanted something new. And to be honest, it is hard to make something new and also reward the fans for playing Etrian Odyssey 1. Not 1, like, it's hard to reward the fans for playing through all of their games and like try to also make something new. So the route they took for the fan service was probably correct, honestly. Excuse me for a second, because I wanna... Oh, there's a Discord you can barely see. Okay. Not to worry. So I was cutting off PC 1 and now I need to cut off PC 11. I wonder if Yuzo did FM synth remixes for all of the songs in number 5. That would be a crazy amount of work, because that would mean that he made each song twice, basically. That sounds like too much effort. Sounds like way too much work. Maybe he only like did select songs, like only FM synths in the dungeons. I don't know though. Miss Box in here. Yep. And then... Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream, Pitchy. How are you doing? You're bringing the Xboxes this week for Pink Sweets and Virtual On. Is that what I think that is? Virtual On? I hope it is. I haven't played Virtual On yet, so that'd be fun. Okay. I need to cut out the hands apparently. Okay, I need to cut out the hands. You missed the last few times, definitely doing it then. Yeah. Virtual on Oratorio Tangum. Yeah, definitely didn't catch that last part. I'm still sorry we never got the mini soundtrack CD for buying EO5 on the first print. Yeah, but considering it's only the mini soundtrack, I don't feel too bad. I've been scammed by buying the soundtrack on like as a pre-order before because they don't include all the songs. Like Persona 4 Golden on Steam and Breath of the Wild too. Yeah, I think it's it sucks, but it's not too bad. 33. Lots of 33 here. Xbox isn't that goddamn Naomi. It is a Naomi. Oh, you still are you still bringing Baruki 1? There you go. At least we got the art insert. I guess so, yeah. Sure, you can buy the music from Koshiro on iTunes or something? Probably. I would hope so. No, Baruki, that goddamn Naomi fried the... Oh, damn. So you have to wait for a replacement? Damn. Is it like from too much Baruki, or is it just like is it just a coincidence? It sounds like there's been too much Baruki being played, and it like set the OSSC into overdrive and like burnt it out or something. I don't know if that's what actually happened, but like, you know, I plugged in Naomi when I shouldn't have. Okay, yeah, fair. C19. This hand cannot grasp things. I want the hand that grasps things. I guess for now it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll be down to play some Virtual On because I haven't played it yet. But yeah, what I want most is more Gundam. I wanna play more M-Bon because that game is so much fun. I have a lot of fun playing the Gundam Ground type and the Easy 8. Those Gundams were so much fun to play. And the Tolgeese 2, I liked how simple it was and how like you could tell that it's like a strong suit to use as well. But it's also really simple because it only has a gun basically. It's the gun and then more stuff you do with the gun. Oh crap, did I cut off the wrong piece? What did I cut off? No, I cut off the right piece. SA is done for, we all love 1500 costs, yeah. Yeah. And I know that the Easy 8 and the Ground Gundam are very they're definitely not well-rounded suits for sure, because they're all based on like shooting the enemy really well, which is really tough to do when they're rushing in. Like, you gotta know how to play the game to play those suits, if you know what I mean. But man, are they fun, because of the way that you can like change weapons mid-run, and that like that also breaks your run as well. Why can't I put this on? Yeah, that's correct. Maybe I should just shove it in. Okay, shoving it in was the correct answer. Alright. Are viable, they just have extremely low margin for error. Yeah. I have noticed like the Tolgis 2 is like a 2500, I believe. 2500, and that suit has like so many more movement options and like survivability than the ground type Gundams. And the new Gundam, which is 3000, I believe, that has everything basically. Mark told me all about it, how you can like do certain techniques that make you quick land, and you have a shield, you have a gun, you have pretty good movement options like that. Apparently that suit has everything, and I believe him, because I played it a little bit and I could tell that, yeah, this is like a pretty good all-round suit. But in that from the little that we did play at the locals, ground type Gundam and Tolgis 2 were my favorites for sure. Oh, I hit the mic. Not the mic, the camera by accident. Oh, is this the shopkeeper theme in the FM Synth? Oh, I like it a lot. And then the C's. But yeah, the way that you can like juggle. Oh no, wait. This is for. Okay, this is for grasping. The hand that's grasping stuff. I guess I can build that now, but for now I can just like put everything together. Man, this song's cool. Kind of reminds me of it reminds me of Ragnarok Online. I don't know why. I think this is correct. I hope it is. Did I do this right? I don't think I... I don't think I did this correct. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to try and pull it apart. Because you could always bring a certain other multiplayer game with user Kushiro music. What game would that be? Because I haven't got a clue. It's supposed to bend way more than that. Yeah, there's no way this is correct. I gotta take this apart. Because the way it's supposed to bend... Yeah, I got it the wrong way around. I think Oricillin knows. Does Oricillin know? I certainly don't. The one where you protect the car. Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell for me. I may like Yuzo Koshiro, but I don't really know absolutely everything he does. Like, I know he did Streets of Rage and Etrian Odyssey. Those are the ones I mainly know him for. Let me check. Yeah, I got that wrong. Crap. Should have known. You know what? The Spudger would be useful for this. Troubleshooting a Gundam build sucks. So you better make sure that you do it correct the first time. Gotta Protect is the Card of Darkness. Oh, Koshiro's done a billion games. Oh yeah. Slap Fight MD sometime. Insanely great port. I don't know what that is. What is Slap Fight MD? Okay, so let's make sure this is correct. So now that should be correct. Oh god. Oh god. There you go. There we go. That looks fine. Is that a fighting game by any chance? Slap Fight MD. That's what it sounds like, a fighting game. Oh. I wonder if it's because of these nibs. It's Toplin's second shmup. Oh, you know what? Toplin is not a shmup company I'm that well versed in. They made a Bakugan though, didn't they? They were responsible for Bakugan, which you recommended me before, and I had fun with it. I haven't played it a lot yet, but I remember it was pretty good. I didn't destroy anything. Bakugan was the last game. Oh, okay. It's far closer to feeling like a cave game. Oh, so I haven't gotten a clue as to what Toplin does for their shmups yet. Because with Psycho, it's like you play like one of their games except for Dragon Blaze, and you're like, okay, this is Psycho style. I played Gunbird 2. I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely Psycho. But you're telling me that Bakugan is not a Toplin style shmup. Oh god. I like how my Gunpla building has come to a standstill because I screwed the joint up. Very cool. Very cool. Damn, these FM synths are awesome. I love this. Every Psycho game is the same and has the same PMB pickup spikes they drew back when there were video systems. Yeah, and also like some of them have the same mechanics about having the gold bars flash white for their maximum point value. They have that in Gunbird 2 and in Strikers 1945, I believe. Very common pattern. of game mechanics to include. If this stream has one learning lesson, it's that don't screw up. Make sure you read the instructions carefully and do not mess up. Because if you mess up, it takes a long time to try and fix. Just fame item collection. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Okay, so now we have to take this apart. This is on the wrong side. I'm surprised, and you know what? And also, it's a common theme, I think in Samurai Aces as well, where they had it. But in Gunpla 1, they had, your max shot has a limited ammo. Has a limited ammo count for some reason. I assume that's to balance out the fact that your main point collection is picking up power-up items when you're full. When you're at max shot level. But yeah, I found that very strange. Oh, this song is very different in FM Synth. As it should, but like, very different. It's like, you can't even really recognize it as the same song. Come on. You're gonna open up. It's so fiddly. There you go. Toplin games tend to be slower and quite memo heavy. Give a lot of bombs, but a lot of the game's bombs have no iframes, so you have to use them preemptively to take down priority targets before they flood the screen with Bluetooth directed spreads. That sounds like Battle Garega to me. It's because Battle Garega, I mean, when you have a full bomb, I think they do give you iframes, but like for scoring purposes, you don't usually use the bombs for those iframes. Okay. This should be correct. Yep, this is correct. I'll be willing to try out a Toplin game, honestly, because you know, I've only played Batugan, and yeah, you're telling me Batugan doesn't play like a Toplin game, so yeah, I'll be willing to try out those different Clearly I need to spend more time clearing out this nub. I left it alive for too long and now it's trying to annoy me. This song sounds like a Streets of Rage song in FM Synth. Like it didn't sound like it in the normal version, but hearing it in FM Synth is very Streets of Rage. Comment, why aren't you okay, there you go. Oh! Did I just lose it? Good. Greg's bombs are somewhere in between how you use them in a lot of Toplin games versus K's frame 1 invulnerability panic usage. Those are the bombs I'm much more used to seeing. Okay. There you go. Cleaned it off. I'm not like even in the Blue Revolver, the bombs have iframes. I'm not used to bombs that don't have iframes. So Battle Gravega kind of surprised me there, because usually they usually have iframes. Okay, so that goes here, and that goes here. And now look at that. So now it can. Oh. So now it can bend the whole way like an actual elbow. There you go. It can actually bend. Because last time it wasn't doing that. There you go. Clean. Now I can put like this piece on. Oops. That's fine. And now it actually bends. Look at that. It's acting like an elbow. Believe it or not. Love to bomb on Blackheart and get punished for it. Blackheart, is that a cave boss? Or is that a Gravega boss? If Gravega bosses I still haven't really memorized the name of yet. Because they're all like okay, yeah, that's good. Nice. Finish an arm. They don't tell you the names of the bosses. Oh, that yeah. Yeah, I still haven't figured out how to fight those bosses yet. Like the furthest I've gone on one credit is stage 4. And stage 5 is when it okay, so I die a lot in stage 4 and that's when I have to spend a continue, but in stage 5 is when I like have to continually spend credits. Because I don't understand how to dodge the stealth bomber. Okay, so now we're moving on to the other arm, which is A14, A13. They're all band names in Greg? Oh, okay. Is it like how in Mega Man X... Is it X3 or is it X2? In one of the Mega Man games, the Robot Masters or the bosses were named after Guns N' Roses band members, I think. Or songs. Like there was something like that. It was a bit weird. It sounds very similar. 14? 14. Stage 1, Nose Laughing, Mad Bowl, Earth Crisis, Satanic Surfer? Sounds like a cool name. Junkie Monkey, King Crimson, I think I know that one. And Glow Squid. I don't recognize most of the bands. Oh, why did I put that way? I haven't finished. I'm not a... I don't know, I'm not like a... I'm not a huge rock guy, so I don't know most of the bands, but like... I know a few. I mean, I know King Crimson because that's a JoJo stand, but I don't know if that really counts. Yes, you can call this a JoJo reference if you want, but I haven't watched JoJo past part 4, so I don't really know that much. Past part 3, because I haven't even watched part 4 yet. So yeah, don't know that much about JoJo. King Crimson, not really a metal band. Sure. There's probably like some of the bands that are like, it's a bit tough to say whether they're metal bands or not, and yeah, I get it. Let's see, PC5. I should listen to more rock bands. I don't know why. Like, it feels like I missed out on an era where I would have like... I guess Nah, I don't know. I didn't really grow up in an era where I would appreciate and listen to a lot of rock bands. Because growing up in the 2000s, you're exposed to very poppy songs like NSYNC's music or Backstreet Boys or Linkin Park. Linkin Park's not poppy, but you see what I mean with these song choices that I've listened to. PC5. So metal and rock was like on its way out, sort of, at least mainstream wise. That's what I think anyway. That's like how I view me not really knowing that many rock bands as I should. But I know my Green Days. Yeah, I'm pretty simplistic when it comes to music. But anyway, yeah, wait, did I? No, I didn't put that on. Where did the names of those Battle Garega stage bosses even come from? Is it like a name they gave in like a manual or something? Because they never show up in the game itself, right? Oh crap, I gotta apply another sticker. Okay, here we go. Sticker time. That's 10. They were listed in the Saturn Ports manual. Oh, really? So they kind of just made up names just because they could. It seems like they're just like, oh, just name them whatever. Name them your favorite band. Nice. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Nice sticker. Yes, Yagawa's other games at Rising, Batrider, which I haven't played yet. I want to play that. Battle Back Raid, I haven't heard of that. Display the boss's name in game. Okay. I haven't tried out Batrider yet. That seems, I don't know if it seems fun or not because I haven't even seen what the game even looks like. Gotta try that out at least once. 11. Oh wait, that's not A. Here we go. And then 12. Oh, be careful. Cut off the right piece. Don't be like Solidus who cut off the wrong part of the runner sheet and instead cut into the part. Don't do that kind of mistake. Okay. Batrider's nuts. Yagura went and turned Garega into KOF? Into KOF? That's a crazy comparison to make in context of a shmup. Huh. Well, now I'm even more curious. Speaking of KOF, did you see me play Maximum Impact 2? That game is messed up. That's a messed up game. Because it's trying to be a 3D KOF game and then they're trying to like get... There's clearly inspiration in other 3D games where you like input strings really close together. Like for instance, I tried doing Kyo's Rekka and the timing between each Rekka was really tight. It was like you had to like dial them in, just like a Tekken game. and there was like no close normals as well, so I couldn't figure out how to combo in that game for a while, until I realized that you have to use those strings. Man, and those strings, each character seemed like they had a lot. At least with Iori and Kyo. And then there's like a weird wall bouncing mechanic to it. That I think that like increases, like, that's like for combos or whatever. Yeah, definitely not a KOF game. Fiery 1 easy mode. Oh, that's the emote? Yeah. Yeah, Maximum Impact 2 is nuts. I'm not sure if I want to play that game again. PC 1. Because it had short hops at least, but then everything else was like completely different. You know what? At least it had at least when you input CD, you get a blowback attack, unlike in KOF 11. At least. There you go. Parallel is like KOF because you can choose a team of 3 characters. Oh. By default, you have to choose a preset team, but you can enable team editing and playing as a single ship instead. With another code, you unlock the entire cast of both Garega and Maho Daisakusen. Yep, yeah. Wait, Maho Daisakusen is also the secret characters in Garega, right? Where you can play as Miyamoto and Gain. Excuse me. Okay. They seem to like those characters a lot. Oh! Hello, welcome to the stream, Chie. Hydrate? Oh crap. Hello, welcome to the stream. Let me get some water real quick. Excuse me for a second. I didn't prepare water. I got some water. Don't worry, I will hydrate. I definitely should not drink the sandpaper water. That would be a bad idea. Gunpla, which one are you making right now? I'm making... Let's hope the light doesn't reflect too badly. Yeah, it doesn't. The Turn A Gundam. There you go. I'll put it at this angle. Turn A Gundam. One of my favorite suits in Gundam. Gundam designs, I should say. Because of how weird it looks. It has a mustache for no reason, but that's why I like it so much. Is that HG or MG? It's HG. Eventually, I want to get myself an MG Turn A Gundam because I like Turn A lot, the design. I can't comment on the show because it's been so long since I've seen it. But yeah, this is an HG, but I want to build an MG later at some point. Where was I? Oh, I took a drink as well, so I hydrated. Did I clean this off a little? Yeah, I did. I don't actually know a lot of Gundam, but the thing is, that's okay. I don't think a lot of people do know a lot about Gundam anyway. My brother's really into Gundam, but never wanted to build one. Oh, never wanted to? I think he should try it out at least once, in my opinion. Because the HG versions are very easy to make. Even though I just screwed up. Like, if you rewind a little, you can see me that I screwed up on one of the joints, because here... Oh, okay, it's a better example here. Right here, this is like the arm part. Here, and you can bend it. Like a regular elbow. But I put the joint on wrong, so it could only bend to here. Which does not... That's not a real elbow. So, you can still screw up in an HG kit. But it's not as bad. It's not as bad because it is an HG kit. So where was I? Sorry, hold on. PC1 on this. Yeah. So he keeps buying it and telling me to build it. You just got bored of it quickly. Oh, really? Oh, so you're more used to building these than actually watching the shows, and your brother's the total opposite. Interesting. Well, that's an interesting dynamic. He got bored building this? I don't know. I think this is very relaxing to build. But maybe he's just not into this relaxing type of build. Maybe he just wants the models to build. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay, so from the C sheet, I should do 14 and 12. There's 14. Where's 12? 12 is here. He's not the puzzle building type of guy. He likes to collect stuff. Oh, okay, okay. I guess that's fair. Everyone has their own interests. I really like the building aspect personally because it's really relaxing. I thought I screwed up for a second and cut off the wrong piece, but nope. Do you find this relaxing as well when you're building the Gunpla, by the way? Not when I'm building. I'm sure when you're watching this is like really boring. And then... yeah, luckily I don't need to cut another 33. I get into the zone when building these. Yeah, exactly. Me too. Me too, honestly. I have a bunch of Gunpla that I've already built. Let me show some of them. I think Kitty might appreciate this. He might. I'll put the camera up a little. So I've got a Zaku 2 Gunpla on a stand, and he's holding a Barbatos mace. So I've already done a little bit of like combining different kits together, because usually not Gundam, I committed a cardinal sin here, calling this thing a Gundam, but this mobile suit usually does not come with this hammer right here. This hammer is from a different kit. So yeah, pretty cool. Let me turn it around a little. Yeah, pretty nice. It's my favorite suit as I whack it with the headphones. It's my favorite suit that I've built. Yeah, I was just putting it back. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, putting this together. Are you able to say what kits that you have built, or no? I wonder if you would be able to say. I'm sure your brother would be able to tell me which ones, but I don't know if you would know like what. Oh, I guess they would say on the box though, so I guess you would know what you built. A Unicorn Phoenix. Wow, a lot of people like Unicorn. In terms of its looks, huh? And there's nothing wrong with that. The Unicorn suit does look pretty cool. Although the Unicorn Phoenix is... You know what? I don't remember what that is. Let me look it up. Is that the mobile armor? Oh, it's that one. It's the really shiny one. Okay. Okay, it's the really shiny one. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like the unicorn suits, because I know another person. I think well, their name goes by Nemba on Discord. And she also really liked the shiny unicorn suit. It's so shiny, but I like the layers of blue and gold when building it. It's fun. Yeah, the MG kits have a lot to them because of the different colors of plastic, and they don't have a lot of stickers to them as well. You know, I've yet to build an MG, and the first MG I want to get is going to be Turn A, because I love the Turn A design so much, because look at his mustache. So much, it's really fun to look at. Because it's so different from everyone else's design. Okay, so I need to get a B. B is also white, but expensive. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. And let's not even get into perfect grade kits, because those are, you know, they're way more pricey than master grade. $13 and $14. Right here. Yeah, it really is next level. If you see, there's a video by Adam Savage on the Tested channel on YouTube where he builds a perfect grade RX 78. Is it 78 or 79? I think it's 78. An RX 78, which is the Gundam, if you know what I mean. Like, it's the Gundam people think of whenever they think of a Gundam. When you watch him build it, and you see all these like weird, like not weird, like high quality and detailed parts to these plastics, and also like the plastic is movable. It works mechanically in the sheet, which is it's very weird to look at, but it's amazing that they put that amount of detail into that, which I guess is appropriate for perfect grade. You're not gonna see those for master grade stuff. Even though master grade has some really good quality plastic. The Gundam, the usual one, yeah, it's like the first Gundam ever whenever I refer to it as like the Gundam. The one that originated in the series is called 0079, and that's like the first Gundam series in the whole franchise. It's hard to recommend Gundam because recommending Gundam comes with a lot of like caveats. Well, not so much caveats, but like you need to have a lot of knowledge in what you're watching, and that can be pretty annoying to have to like know all this stuff. Did I put this on correctly? I don't think I did. Hold on a second. Oh, I did not. Okay, yeah. It's supposed to go this way. There you go. There you go. And then the arm is supposed to go on here. And usually I heard something snap, but nothing happened, so that's fine. Usually with Gundam, they're actually, most of the shows are not even that good, honestly. I mean, I am saying that because I am watching the Gundam series that I am watching is one of the more bad ones. And I like, not even entertaining, it's just bad. Gundam Seed is pretty bad. And Gundam Wing is even worse, somehow. think I screwed up. Hold on. There you go. And there you go. I wonder if something who clips everything first and then realizes you need to know which one is from which when reading the manual. I don't watch them at all, I think. Yeah, it's watching the Gundam series like takes a lot of like you need to know if this show is like part of the canon or whatever, and it's kind of annoying. So that's completely fair. Okay, so yeah. I think this is the turn A. Looks pretty cool. He's looking up. Are you into mechas? Sort of. I know a fair few amount. Like, there's Front Mission, which is the strategy RPG that includes mechas. There's Patlabor, which is another animated mecha series, and then of course there's Gundam. But outside of those three, I don't really know anything more than that. And those, with the exception of Front Mission and Patlabor, Gundam is like the most well-known mecha show. So I guess I am, but only into the biggest franchise. So yeah, that's a turn A right there. Should I do some sanding while I'm here? There was something else I wanted to do. Oh yeah, one more thing. You may recognize, any Gundam fan knows, or well, maybe. I'm not sure if every Gundam fan knows what this is, but this is a beam sword from the Crossbone Gundam, which looks like a pirate cutlass. That's the entire point, because that Gundam is supposed to look like a pirate. That's the whole design of that. So I'm trying to see if this will fit. I hope it will. I'm just gonna figure it out. Oh my god, it's not gonna fit, is it? Oh no, it's not gonna fit. Please fit. It barely does. It barely does. But like if I touch it, this is not going in clean. It works. Oh, the head came off. Weak hand grip, yeah. And that's what you get if you use HG Gunpla. You have like these weird deficiencies. But yeah, I've got a turn A that can hold onto a pirate cutlass pretty weakly. And the wrist is not very stable either. It's like, watch this. It exploded, as you can see there. That was strange. Like, you look at this. You take this apart. Look, little force needed. So small of a force needed to pull this arm apart. Okay. So I'm gonna look around first. I need a shower because I just got home. That's okay. Take your shower. Don't let me keep you. But thanks for tuning in for the stream. I appreciate it. and telling me to get some water because, yeah, I definitely needed to get some water. Is the hand loose because it's supposed to be able to turn around like that? Like, oh, like this? Like in the actual show, how Turner spins the hands around? I don't like how loose it is. It's very easy to pull off. Like, I can pull it off, look, I can pull it off from the other arm. That's how weak it is. By holding onto this arm here. Whereas this one is like a lot more strong. That sucks. That doesn't seem right. Oh, is it because... Okay, wait, hold on. This might be another case of me screwing up something with the kit. Emergency fixing. Normally I would not make mistakes like this but this is the first time I'm building a Gunpla while streaming. So it's a bit weird. Because I'm a lot more distracted than I would be when building this. Usually I'm like super intent and like following the instructions properly. But here I'm like, I'm a mess. Oh god! Oh! The piece dropped to the ground, and now it's missing. Where'd it go? Oh great. I lost the piece. This is all part of the... Oh, there it is. This is all part of the Gunpla building process. Did I put this part on correctly? The PC-11. Just hard to remove. I think this is correct anyway. It's just... No, yeah, this is correct. It's just like... very loose. Maybe I have to like push it in way more. Okay, well, it's in there. It's most definitely in there. So I hope that's enough. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, it's a lot more... It wants to stay in there a bit more, so that's good. That's all I wanted. That's all I ever wanted. Okay. Oh. I'm going to make this guy hold on to this damn sword. I will cut off more material than needed if I want to... If that takes holding onto this sword properly. Okay, let's do, Should I do some sanding or should I move on? I want to do some sanding. Considering I have these sandpapers out right now, I may as well just do that. Okay, so the 400 is right here. Okay. Yeah, I was saying that about Gundam series, it's very hard to try and recommend Gundam because the shows themselves, most of them are not good. That's the thing. Most of them are not good. And the recommendations that you would give to other people, they're really old. It's such a strange series. I'm kind of amazed that it blew up as much as it did. But I guess that's mostly due to the toys, really, garnering much of the success, and not so much the show itself. Come on. I don't want to see that nib mark. Have I heard the second battle theme on the FM synth yet? I don't even remember. Okay, that's fine. And that's dinner done? Oh, what dinner were you having if you don't mind me asking? Cause I gotta get some dinner. Do I need to get some dinner? I need to get some dinner, yeah. I just said I'd be here for like not that long, but I've been here for a lot longer than I should have, I guess. Stir fry with oyster sauce? Oh yeah, I've done that before. That's not too bad. I probably need to. I have roast chicken in the fridge, so I gotta eat that. Is this Etrian Odyssey music? Hold on a second. What is this? Oh my god, it is. I don't believe it. I can't believe this is Etrian Odyssey music. Okay, there you go. But yes, all I was saying about Gundam is that it's a hard show to recommend, and even more so considering I'm watching Seed. Seed's not a good show. And I haven't even reached Destiny yet. I mean, the main character canonically has sex, which I guess it's more than any other, more than all the other Gundam protagonists, I guess. But to me, it kind of says, to me, it kind of looks like, oh, look at how cool our character is. Our character has sex. And all these other Gundam protagonists don't. They're so lame. That's what it kind of feels like to me. I could be wrong. Could be very wrong, but yeah. It's very weird. And the character Kira has like a massive hero complex, whereas like the show's trying to be like the 1 year war, of course, but there's like certain, excuse me, sorry, and there's like the Kira's obviously supposed to be like Amuro, but like with Kira it kind of, he has a hero complex, whereas Amuro doesn't. He doesn't really care about, last I recall, Amuro doesn't really care about protecting people on the ship, really, on the same way Kira does. I don't know. It's hard to explain right now considering I'm only up to episode 20. But Amuro is not nearly so... He's not trying to be a hero like how Athrun is trying to be. At least to me at the beginning. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch 1 Year War again, but that I kind of just don't like the character Kira just because of that. In my eyes. Also because he has sex. I guess that's what it comes down to. He's the only Gundam protagonist so far that has, like, you know, has a sexual relationship with one of the crew members. Certainly very surprising. And that's when I first started to discover that this show really is a teen show. And not a children's show like the previous Gundams. Especially not Gundam Wing. Also, aren't they underage as well? I just realized they're underage. In Seed. So that shouldn't have been something they should have shown, right? I don't know. Seed on the whole is just already really weird. I can't wait until I get to Seed Destiny. I can't wait. I'll be honest. That seems like the show I wanna watch. 16-year-olds have sex with each other in real life too. Yeah, but you don't want to watch that, do you? I don't want to watch that. And they went more on the... They sort of went more on the explicit on Seed, sort of. Like, of course they didn't show everything, but like, they showed a bit of it. Which was very surprising. Like, I could get it implicitly. It seemed like it seemed like very obvious implicitly, but then they felt the need to like show it. They felt the need to like say it out loud, basically. Am I done sanding this? Not yet. If you're at episode 20, then you're close to the 1 or 2 really good episodes that are then undercut by flashing back to those 2 for the next 10 or so. Okay. I mean, I saw the Desert Tiger die, and then Kira's like, had to like shout out loud that he didn't want to kill him, even though it's pretty obvious that the way he's acting. Like, they had no confidence in the acting of the character to convey that Kira didn't want to kill the guy. He had to shout it out loud. But that's neither here or there. I expected poor writing in that kind of way anyway from this show, so that's like nothing surprising. I mean, the Desert Tiger is supposed to be like, his character is supposed to be like really cool, because he's like, yeah, I'm in this war, I am the enemy, but I'm an honorable bad guy, kind of like Ramba Rao. And the Ramba Rao similarities doesn't end there, because they first meet him on the desert at the same time. I think Amuro and the gang also meet Ramba Rao on the desert. It's been a while since I've seen 1 Year War. I gotta rewatch that, honestly. But yeah, I mean, other than a few like minor problems with the characters, I'm not noticing anything really bad. I'm not noticing like anything offensively bad about the show yet. It seems like it's just a show that has some problems, but it's like nothing bad has happened yet. I'm sure that might change in the Seed Destiny, but yeah, so far not yet in regular old Seed. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I think I'm gonna have to call it here, unfortunately, because I have to go now. Yeah. I have to go now. I think sanding it the way I've been is good enough. Walt felt more conventionally attractive than Ramba Rao, but also never invites Kira for a threesome. So Rao takes the win. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, Wolfelt also says yogurt sauce is better on the kebab, which I have to agree with. I think I like that more than chili sauce, so... I mean, he still has some points. He may lose to Ramba Rao, but he's not that far off. Anyway, yeah, that's it for today. I think building the chest, the head and the arms is a pretty good ending point, honestly. And I quote unquote wasted time sanding, so if I also did sanding, then this is about as much as I could build in like 3 hours, so I'm happy. And additionally, I also made some pretty gruesome errors as well, so yeah. I'm okay with this. I think I need to sand a bit more though. Hold on. There's a bit like get the 400 now. That's 400. What if both yogurt and chili? This says a lot about society. Did they suggest that in Seed? Or is that like just a joke? I don't remember. But like... yeah, oh! I guess Kira had like a flashback of like that discussion when La Flaga mentioned something about yogurt sauce. La Flaga seems like he's a cool character, but then he... at the very same moment that I thought La Flaga is a good character, or cool character I should say, he then immediately decides to oogle a female officer straight at the breast. Like while he is talking to her, he just looks straight at her breasts. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's convenient timing that I had that thought. And yeah, the whole show is about boobs, so I mean, I shouldn't be surprised there. I mean, the art style is very... like, I don't know why, but I associate that art style with boobs. I don't know why, because... you know what? I do know why. Because of the opening and, like, the gratuitous amount of exposure that they sometimes show, especially in the shower scenes. It has happened commonly enough that now I'm gonna associate Seed with the overexposure of boobs and boob physics. Like, regardless of what I think about the show, that's all I'm gonna think about. But yeah, other than like a few middling problems, there's nothing wrong with the show yet, so I'm still gonna continue watching it. Okay. Okay, I'm done. So yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Kitsui, and I'll be trying to like get through that as cleanly as possible, as difficult as that sounds. And I will try to point blank enemies this time. I will try. And then after Kitsui, which is on Thursday, I will continue to build this Gunpla, I think. So yeah. 5? Ooh, I haven't played enough Kitsui. I guess when I play Kitsui, I'll understand what that means. Okay, yeah. So yeah, tomorrow Kitsui, day after that is Gunpla building, and I will obviously not be streaming on Friday because I'll be at locals. And yeah, that's it for today's stream. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, hopefully I see you later. Bye bye. Let's see if I can make this guy wave. Bye bye. See ya.